Hey everyone, welcome to P&Q. This is the program where you get to ask me questions and I can hopefully answer them for you. So it's not going to be a very long show today because I've only had one question. But if you do have a question, post it in the comments section below and I will get to it next week. I'm hopefully doing them on a Monday now. As of next week I want to start doing P&Qs regularly every Monday in order to give you guys or give the program a week to have questions posted, and then I can answer them. I'll answer questions on anything, not just wargaming, anything you like. So, but bear in mind, if you get offended by certain topics, religion, politics, that kind of thing, please do not watch. Simple as that. Otherwise you're likely to get offended or be upset about something, and I certainly don't want to do that. So I prefer wargaming type questions. However, that said, being as I've only got one question this week, I'll base the whole ethos around it. And the question comes from Rebecca Gooding, and she says, "What is your favourite army?" Okay, so we'll start with that, and then what I'll do is I'll just blab on about a few other things of my favourites, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. My favourite army in Warhammer 40k is the Tyranids. Why? Because, well, first and foremost, I like the way they look. That's what drew me to them. They just got such cool looking models, and yeah, they're brilliant. They're not the most powerful army in Warhammer 40k. And they've got the finished codex or in the hardback editions, but I do think they are one of the most they have one of the most strategic possibilities out of all the armies. So yeah, Tyranids is my favourite. I love them all. I like the look of them all, but my favourite is the Tyranids. Tyranids followed closely by Space Marines, all chapters, but I have to say I also really like the look and feel of the Orcs. What a fun army they are. Scary and fun at the same time. But the Tyranids, yeah, they just got great models. The whole swarm aspect, and when they're painted really good, I mean, they just look, when they're on the table and they're running towards you, it just looks awesome. Absolutely brilliant. So that's that question answered. So just to keep it going for a couple of minutes, I thought of, well, moving on from that, what is my favourite model? I would have to say Imperial Knight. The Imperial Knight is my favourite model out of all of them. There's many cool looking models, but the Imperial Knight for me is my favourite model, absolutely, which I'm in the process of assembling my first one, and I can't wait to get that painted up, and then I can show you guys. Awesome. What else? I don't know, what's my favourite meal? Roast dinner. My favourite meal is a roast dinner. My favourite author? Terry Brooks. Nothing to do with Warhammer. He's a fantasy writer, but yeah, he is my favourite author, I would say. Yeah, so that's basically it, really. Is there anything I dislike? Well, loads of things. One thing I really dislike is small talk. You know, that thing where you're at a wedding or something and you get lumbered with a group of people, or you're sat on a table with a group of strangers, you haven't got a clue who they are, and you have to engage in small talk. Oh, that is painful. Oh, I find that really painful. The reason being, they don't care stuff about you. You don't care stuff about them. You're never going to see them again. I know it's a social pleasantry, but what a waste of time. You spend that time doing other things. Well, that's just the way I look at it. Anyway, but yeah, so my favourite army in Warhammer 40k, Rebecca Gooding, is Tyranids. thank you for posting your question. Please, people, any other questions, post them below. Right there. And I will answer them. The next episode of P&Q will go out next week, so next Monday. So if you post your comment today, which is Monday, I then have all week to look at them, possibly formulate answers. I don't know. If it ever got to the stage where there's loads and loads and loads of questions, then obviously I won't be able to do that. I'll just have to read them off the cuff and answer them as I get to each one. But at the moment, because Mini Warzone is so new, you'll probably get a better answer. Well, I don't know, more rehearsed answer. I don't know. Anyway, Tyranids are my favourite army, just in case you didn't know. Until next time, this is Peter from Mini Warzone saying happy wargaming.